Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back with another Walking Dead video. This one is going to be leading up to the Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 11. This one is called Dead or Alive or. That's the title. So, that's actually a really cool title. I'm kind of liking that a little bit. So anyway, that is the title. Now, again, this episode, this is another one of my weekly predictions videos for The Walking Dead. However, this episode looks like we're going to have some really cool and crazy stuff happen as well. So, first takeaway, one thing I definitely want to say before we get into this promo though, definitely watch episode 10 and 9 of The Walking Dead. Just make sure you're caught up, because we're going to talk about predictions for the next episode that might, reflect on what we saw in, episode 10. So, anyway, just watch episode 10, I would recommend. So, unless you don't care. But anyway, so moving into it, now, I want to review the promo first. So, obviously, in this promo, one of the things that stand out the most to me is the stuff with Daryl's group. Now, again, this is probably at least, in this episode, probably going to be at least about 40% of the episode, and it's most likely going to be them in the woods trying to get to Hilltop. So, it looks like they're going to be in, some kind of, swamp or something. It looks really cool. They're going to be in, a swamp, it looks like, and I'm getting the idea that in this episode, we're going to see Dwight and Tara kind of fight a little bit. Not fight, but argue back and forth. She wants to kill him. Daryl doesn't want her to kill Dwight because, they need Dwight right now. But Tara she wants to kill him. Even in the sneak peek, she's like, why is he still here? Why? Why is he still here? So that's just kind of something right there that, definitely I would say is probably going to be a main focus in this episode, is Tara wanting to kill Dwight and not actually killing Dwight. So also in this episode, I have a feeling that Dwight is actually going to go back to the sanctuary. I think Tara's going to scare him off, to be honest. And this is something I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that's kind of a far-fetched prediction. No, it's actually not, because in the promo of this half, obviously you guys can tell that in this episode, if you dissect the promo really well, I'll link the promo in the description as well. This is going to be the episode where Negan is gunking his weapons in zombie blood. And he's basically doing that so if he hits one of the survivors in the war, they will, now this is really, really crazy because this is setting up a crazy comic book moment. That I might even do it a little explained of, a little comic book scene that might be coming up around the end of this season, where one of our main characters of the show gets shot with an arrow. And I'm not going to mention who, unless you don't want to know, if you don't read the comics, but there's a character in the Walking Dead comic book series that basically, Negan is dunking his weapons in zombie blood, also the Saviors. So whenever they hit somebody or shoot somebody whatever, with like a crossbow, bow and arrow, whatever, either way, they will be infected because of the zombie blood will hit them. Now, one of them in the Walking Dead comic book series actually does get shot with an arrow, and that is Dwight. Dwight shoots someone with an arrow. Negan forces him to. Now, I have a feeling that it's going to get to the point where Daryl's going to be like, man, Dwight, you just got to leave because Tara's not letting this go. You got to leave. I've got Tara. You leave. Run. Just run. Run now, okay? And I feel like that's when we're going to see the scene where he's back at the sanctuary and he's pushing through these guys, and you can see that Dwight is at the sanctuary. So, yeah, I guess now he's going to be going back, and maybe he can even try to help Eugene out with a plan, because, Eugene might... It looks like from the second sneak peek, Eugene's really not liking Negan too much anymore. He's really starting to realize that Negan is going to kill Rick, and Negan doesn't care if he kills Rick. So Eugene, it looks like right now in episode 11, it looks like Negan is going to talk to Eugene, but it looks like Eugene is going to start coming up with a plan. Now, again, we heard spoilers about the season finale that I don't want to get into, but there's a video where they talked about tons of spoilers for the season finale, rumored spoilers. I'm not going to get into it, don't worry, but it has something to do with Eugene helping out the survivors, and I really think they're setting that up really well in this episode coming up, so that is going to be really, really interesting. So, again, that's just something I'm really, really excited to see, because I hope the rumors are true about the finale. Again, I'm not going to say anything, but, you know, it is what it is. So, anyway, again, so that's what happens in the comic book series, and that's what Negan's going to be doing. So Dwight's probably going to run away. Swamp stuff, all that stuff, good stuff. But we also see Gabriel and Dr. Carson. So what are they up to? That's a really good question. Most likely just trying to get to the hilltop, and they're probably going to have some trouble. It's probably not going to be too much between them. I don't think, unless, it says in the description of this episode that, he is, and again, check my, I'll try to write the description, the name and description of this episode down below so you guys can see the description, but it says that Gabriel's faith gets tested. So I'm not really sure what exactly is going on. That I can't really predict anything. I really can't predict that at all. That's just kind of up in the air right now until we actually see the episode, but we're going to see them too. That's the main point. And then you're gonna add in that third party in there, and you're gonna add in that fourth party in there, and you're gonna add the hilltop. It looks like Carol and Morgan are gonna be there, and Daryl and the others are gonna arrive later, and we're gonna see Meg. You are the enemy, and she's probably gonna try to talk some sense into Jesus a little bit. So after 2 episodes, we're finally gonna get to see Maggie, which I'm really annoyed about. All that Walking Dead's been about right now has been Maggie not signing on, and she hasn't even been in the darn second half for like two weeks. So they definitely need to bring her in for a little bit, give her some character development and stuff. So that'd be fine. So we're gonna see that. Now, the last thing to really predict about this episode, doesn't even look like we're gonna see Rick at all in this one. Maybe briefly, but I don't even think we are. Probably gonna be episode 12, but. And there's spoilers all over the internet about that one as well. Maybe like a fight between Rick and Negan or something. I don't know. I've been hearing stuff about that. So that's going to be really cool if that happens. But like a pre-fight before the finale. But anyway, so the last thing. Now this one I really do want to mention. I really don't want to just skip. And that is Enid finding out that Carl is killed. Now, dead. Oh my god, that's going to be devastating. That's probably going to be a really sad scene. Yeah, you can see her crying there in the promo, and I can't really say much more than that, but that is super sad, and I'm wondering who's going to tell her. That's the thing I'm most interested in seeing. So, anyway, really awesome stuff. So, and it looks like she made it to Hilltop as well. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Write your predictions down below for this upcoming episode of The Walking Dead. Write in the comments below right now. How much are you enjoying season 8 in 10 episodes in? Do you love it? Like, it's fantastic? Do you like it? Or do you absolutely hate season 8? Because me right now, I absolutely love it. And maybe I'm the only one, because I've been hearing a lot of complaints about this show lately, but man, is it ever being good. So, and it looks like the war is just really building to these last, maybe 2 or 3 episodes where we're going to see, the battle. Mainly the season finale, though. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.